That, oh no.
With your wins, you may start to notice people spending a lot of energy trying to tear you down. Try not to take it personally. Unfortunately, it's something that comes along with success. Whenever you feel like you're not in control or the world is against you,
Hello there. This is your girl
let
Miss
that
B, and
form
welcome
of
to the
glory
Big Game.
motivate
Like
you
as you come in,
into
please and thank you.
greatness.
And if
That's
you
how I
have been
found
here
my
before,
truth.
welcome back to the channel.
I
And if you
remained a
haven't been
work
here
in
before, welcome.
progress. And that's the
Please
beauty
make
of
sure you
growth.
like this video, like I
I've
just
been
said before,
happiest
and shout
when
out
I
to my
let go and
mods
allow life
and
to
my
show me the next
subscribers.
move.
And if you haven't already,
When you
make sure
bet
you
on
subscribe
yourself,
to the channel. Now let's
you're
get back into
making
the
an
business.
investment into your own
Hello.
future. When you choose to spend your valuable time thinking, speaking, typing negative thoughts, you're investing in something that will give you absolutely no return in your investment.
That's his way of doing things. When Wayne walks on a set and say, "Don't talk to me, have my music ready, get the up out of my face, and I'm gonna blow this in your face all day," it's cool. But every time I put my foot down and stand up for myself, it's like, we've heard about Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj shut down a photo shoot. Oh my God.
All Hollywood. Like, I'm not gonna put on a thing like, oh, we're all Hollywood, and let's just all pretend we're best friends because like we're on in that land. Like, right. It's no offense to anybody. It's just that I like the.
No, I never been a girl's girl. I ain't in all the fake shit. I'ma fuck with who gon' fuck with me, and I ain't never passing as a fake bitch.
Miss B says, get to the Diddy shit, man. Somebody give, somebody give Miss B some baby oil in the chat. She wants to get to it. It's all good.
3 lives in one day. 3 lives in one day, and I'm only here for a little while. Shout out to everybody that does come and watch this replay when you see it. Shout out to anybody that comes in. We're going to get into Cardi B. Cardi B has had enough of you guys criticizing every little thing that she does. And I've been seeing a lot of people criticizing her record. And we're going to listen to just the opinion of Joe Budden. And then we're going to listen to Cardi B's response. And then I'm going to give my opinion and get the fuck on. Joe Budden. We're going to get right into it, get to the point, and get the fuck on, okay? Let me just get right to... Everybody thinks that this song is trash. I actually like the song. I don't see what y'all think. Honestly, I don't see what everybody else sees when it comes to this song. I love the song. I can listen to this song every single day. Hey, OC girl. Yeah, girl, I'm back again. But I'm not going to be here too long. I just wanted to give my opinion on how I feel about the Cardi B song, because I actually like the songs. I don't see why this, everybody's such an uproar over the song.
You shouldn't do that again. But don't do that again. Do what? Do the record. Don't take any East Coast top 3-4 rapper beat, classic song, and redo that.
Girl. Really? All right. So the infamy.
So let me just find.
You shouldn't do that again.
All right, here we go.
Which don't do that again. Do what? Do the record. Don't take any East Coast top 3-4 rapper beat, classic song, and redo that. Because those punch-ins, the punch-ins were definitely how choppy that was. Imaginary player for y'all that wasn't there. Hov, when that dropped, was a much better rapper than that. It was just fly because of the cadence and the flow and what he was saying. Cardi is in the same pitch, same tone, sounding choppy, not smooth. Bars are there, but this is not the beat for that. She shouldn't do that again.
I think that.
Which don't do that again.
I personally feel like Cardi B, and if any of her fans see this, send it to her. You did your shit on that song. I don't give a fuck what Armand Wiggins have to say, and I fuck with Armand. I don't give a fuck what Joe Budden got to say, and I fuck with Joe. I don't give a fuck what Big Ack got to say, and I fuck with Ack, and y'all know that already. But I got to keep it real. I like the song. I thought the first verse was better than the second verse. But again, like you said, she like I always say, she has an accent. We're either gonna accept that accent and let her do her songs or not accept her accent. But I just feel like people with a microphone that have big platforms and opinions, y'all gotta take it a little easy on her, because she actually did try when it came to this song. And I feel like the credit is owed where the credit is due. And she deserves the credit for this song. I don't care what anybody has to say. I liked the song. Let's listen to what the Breakfast Club had to say.
Cardi B, y'all know she has her album coming, Am I the Drama, on September 19th.
Period.
So she just posted last night a photo cover art of a song that she's going to be dropping this Friday called Imaginary Players. Now there's no audio, but the fans were quick to be like, this has to be a sample of Jay-Z's Imaginary Players.
Absolutely.
And Cardi went live to talk about what the song would be given, what the vibes would be. Let's take a listen to Cardi.
And it
This
was a vibe.
single is really how I talk all day, every day, but in a song. Like, it's like real flex, real complex type shit. You know what I'm saying?
So Cardi B, y'all
Again, I don't see what was wrong. Hey, Nisha, baby, I don't see what's wrong with the song. I don't see. It's not gonna be every song she make is not gonna be for everybody. Me personally, I'm tired of hearing all of that shaking ass, throwing ass around, getting money from Nick. I'm tired of hearing all of that from Cardi. So it was nice to hear her in a different tone and element talking about her fashions. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't see where the problem is. Now, I'm gonna go and listen
Cardi
to
B.
what
My take
she
on this,
has to say.
I don't think that they'll let Cardi fail because it's a reflection on them. I think she'll
Thank you,
win.
Nisha, for the cheer.
Absolutely. Because they made her win.
Thank you, Bookie.
I also
And I
think
think-
she's built up enough equity to get people to come press play regardless.
I totally disagree with that. not 8 years later.
I
8 years.
I disagree with you. I think her fans are fairly rabid.
Yeah, I think so too.
She's out of here.
I think there's 10 people in this room alone that are going to go press play.
I'm gonna press play immediately.
Yeah, I'm gonna press play.
I'm gonna give her a chance.
I hear. We shall see.
Yeah,
it does.
I get being on these platforms, but for my platform, me personally, I'm always gonna give the artist a chance. Like, I love Tiana Taylor. The album is just not my groove. I'm not into it. The Offset's album is hitting for me. It is hitting for me. So yeah.
Appear that way.
Longevity is a different question.
We're not on longevity with somebody that's taken 8 years between albums.
Right.
We dealing with what it is, which is, what do y'all see from her that's giving y'all confidence in this, what she's going to do here,
I
or
think
what you'll hear here?
For me, it's a divided response on the internet. Some people, there's the people who hate this, right? Just on this song alone. But there's people who are like living and dying by it. People are making Instagrams off of it. People who are making TikToks. Yeah, I think there's a core base of people that are going to. I think this is going to move some solid years.
But is the core enough? What does it look like? What is that first? Because that's where I'm at. What does that first week look like? What I'm talking about is the difference between 120,000 people. I'm saying 8 years on break, you lost 100,000 people.
I think Cardi's doing two.
I
she
get
lost
it.
50 the first week.
Oh,
I get where he's coming from. I totally get where he's coming from, because she dead ass made one album, took 8 years off, did a whole bunch of features. Did we even get a tour from her yet? I don't think so. So it's like, yeah, I seen Cardi B on live before, but it was not her show. I went to High for the Holidays. She did her thing then too. But she definitely improved. I see the improvement. I saw her live, so I see the improvement in her performances for sure. Because when I saw her, she didn't have breath control. She kept saying, I gotta drink my motherfucking water. I gotta drink my motherfucking water. So, like, her performance level has gotten better throughout the years. I feel like her lyricism has slightly gotten better throughout the years, and she's trying to do something different. So until the whole album come out, me personally, I cannot grade Cardi B just yet. And I think we got to stop comparing her to the Nicki Minaj's of the world. They're two different rappers, two different lyricists. They are never going to be the same. They're never going to be alike at all. And the sooner that we understand that, we can stop pinning these female rappers against each other. Male rappers too. People are individuals. They're never going to be the same. Sukihana and Sexy Red, very much alike, but they are not the same. In my opinion, Sexy Red took Suki's whole flow, and that's why they're not cool anymore. That's just my personal opinion, but that's a story for another day.
I don't see that.
I don't. Two's a lot.
No, I don't. I mean, y'all. There's nothing that
y'all chose that right now.
I think that y'all are
Being too hard on them.
you was on your phone. Girls are taking this on. This shit is all over the Instagram. This shit is all on all everybody's memes and reels and all of that. So I don't know if that's.
I think you're also mistaking quality of.
Okay, so if y'all want to hear the rest of that, y'all could go over and listen to Joe Budden podcast for that, because I'm not listening to this whole thing. Like I said, I was getting in and I was getting out. Now we're going to listen to Cardi B explain her feelings.
Hey guys. So I'm here for a little bit and I'm about to go.
She don't even sound like she's in a good
I gotta
mood.
get busy
And I hate that for her.
Alright, so I'm gonna just say a little bit of these things. The dogpiling has been insane. The dogpiling on me has been.
Now, Cardi B, the dog piling, you gotta learn to get used to this shit because you are a whole celebrity out here. Ignore this shit, bro. You're still getting a fucking check. You got to put on your Beyonce spirit and ignore these motherfuckers and respond when you have your tours. That's how you respond. When you have your tours, you go on tour, you clown them on stage and shit. That's what Beyonce does. She does little things that clowns the motherfuckers that insults her. She does not get on spaces talking about how she feels about none of this bullshit. That's how I plan on moving on this app. Y'all can say what y'all want about me. I'm never giving anybody a response at all. If I do, it's going to be doing a live and it's going to be a subliminal response that only my people will understand, period.
A little bit, just too much. Too much. And I've been feeling like I've been getting jumped for like 2 weeks.
A week.
The beginning of,
exaggerating.
when was it, like Friday or stuff like that? Last Friday, I feel like people was just, people are allowed to have an opinion, right? And people are allowed not to like certain things, certain records, certain whatever, which as an artist, it's never going to feel good because it's never going to really feel good because when you bake a cake, right? You bake a cake, you spend time baking the cake, you do the recipe for the cake, you watching the cake bake, and then like people don't like the cake, even if it's a certain type of way. But when somebody slams the cake on the floor and just be like, you should never like bake, it kind of hurts you because you put like a lot of time in things on that cake. And my thing is, right, I feel like people have an opinion, but I feel like people have just been dogpiling me with insults, with things that I just that I cannot correct. I was born and raised with an accent. And my accent, so like I was saying, opinions of things that people don't like, I understand because I'm not always going to like something from other artists, whether they're my favorite artist or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, not always going to like something that an artist put out. But for people to dogpile on me over one song, and when it comes to dogpiling, it's not even just like, oh, well, I don't like this song. Because if you don't like a song, fine. But to come at the way I speak, to make narratives of how I think I am and who the fuck I think I am, to talk about every single piece of me, to bet on my downfall is crazy. Like there's grown men that are practically betting for me to lose. Grown ass men. that I ain't never did nothing to, betting on my downfall. And my thing is with these people is just be like, when my record do good, when outside did good, people couldn't believe it. It's my record. The numbers ain't real. When I do good, the numbers ain't real. When I do bad, my career is dope. It's ending and my label should drop me and blah blah blah. Like it's almost ridiculous. Then people wonder. People always want to call me lazy. People always want to say that I want to have babies to avoid my responsibilities. No, I feel like for a long time I love making music. I go to the studio.
Shit, I think you pregnant now. I don't know what to think. I think you pregnant, then I don't think you pregnant, then I think you pregnant, then I don't think you pregnant. But it's your body, your choice. You do what you want to do with your body. Stop worrying about the opinions of these motherfuckers, of us motherfuckers, okay? Stop worrying about that, Cardi B. I'm telling you. You have to stop worrying about what other people think about you. You gotta. Once you let that go, you want to live your life fully the way you want to live it and not give a fuck about it. Maybe you and Kanye need to have a conversation. I don't know.
Almost every single day I sit in the studio because I love to make music. I don't put out music because sometimes it's just not even worth your mental health. And I forgot how this feeling felt. However, if my career ever ends, I'm gonna say this. If my career ever ends, it's going to be because I died. It's never going to be because a opinion or motherfuckers got to me.
That's right.
You might put me in a bed. You might put tears in my eyes. You might even put me on my knees asking God, what the fuck? But you will never make me quit. Never.
Exactly,
my mom went through a really bad depression.
girl.
Then had to her ass.
I totally agree with that. Like, she's grown as fuck. As long as she can afford her children, fuck everybody and their opinions. And that's how I feel about any woman or any man that spreads his seed. I don't give a fuck how many kids you have. Just make sure you can take care of them kids and supply what these kids need, which is physical help, emotional help, all types of help. I ain't a mama yet, okay?
To work, then come home and cook for me and my sister. And I will see her cry every single night because she was going through a divorce with my dad. She could have told my grandma, raise these two girls until I get my mind right, but she didn't. So I will never, ever quit. Nothing. So if the goal is to beat me down like a horse, dogpile on me until I be like, you know what? This is not for me anymore. I'm going to do something else. I'm not. And this is not for my fans. This is not for the money. This is for me.
Exactly. That's
I'm
right.
not a quitter. I'm not. I was feeling down. I was feeling so down yesterday. I didn't want to get out of my bed.
See, and she probably had to have the conversation self. Get your ass up and get your ass out. And if that nigga of hers is any good, he probably had to go and see her yesterday and help her get her shit together mentally. Because that's what a man is supposed to do when he really fuck with you like that. Now let's listen to the rest.
My man came through.
Oh, look.
I was like, oh no, this is not the girl I meant. This ain't that big talk shit you be talking.
Hey, exactly what I said he should have did. He did. Shout out to you, bro.
Okay. Then I spoke to my mom. And I was telling her, she got so mad at me because I told her, like, it's like, sometimes people always be like, don't let the devil win. But what happens if the devil win? What happens? What happens if you let the devil win? Because trying so hard, you just fuck with your own head. And she was like, shut the fuck up. She was like, what? The devil? Don't talk like that don't talk like that around me. And I was like, you're right. And you know what I did? I recalled my team and I was like, y'all better tighten up that fucking schedule because we got an album to push. Everybody's working hard. We're gonna add extra. I'm going to win. I'm going to win, and I'm going to step. And I'm not going to win because I'm trying to prove a point to my haters, or I'm trying to prove to nobody. I have to prove it to myself. I have to prove it to myself. Yeah, I'm gonna have days where I cry, where I smile, when I'm on my knees, when I'm praying to every God, when I'm praying to every Orisha, when I'm praying to the Lord, when I'm praying to the Catholic Church, to everything.
Exactly.
I'm gonna win.
Exactly.
I know.
And you know what's so crazy? If you listen to Move On, Offset did what he should have did a long time ago. And a lot of these interviews, now that he's been pushing out this album, he finally said that he fucked up. He know that he fucked up. And I got to give it to Offset for saying that, because we all know men don't like to admit when they fucked up. And I wish that he didn't fuck up the way that he fucked up. But at the same time, I feel like they got married entirely too young. Entirely too young. And they both was making money. And they both was gaining a different status in their lifestyles. And y'all know how these men are. They are not as mature as us. When we are ready, sometimes they are not ready. And instead of her leaving him where he was at, she still kept giving him chance after chance after chance after chance. I'm just happy, and this is why I could say I fuck with Offset as a fan, because I am happy that he is vulnerable enough as a black man and as a rapper to come out and say that he fucked up his marriage. He fucked up. No, it wasn't all his fault. Because I'm sure she has some faults as well. Because us females, we be having faults too. It don't relationship don't just end on one part. It be a lot of shit that we do too that fuck up a relationship. But majority of the time it be the nigga. So I'm proud of him for doing that. I'm proud of him for doing that. As a matter of fact, we're gonna close out. We're gonna listen to that song before we done listening to this, because I want y'all to hear that song.
I ain't put this much work in 7 years for nothing. I promise you that.
Go ahead.
Cardi. And there's no obstacle, no weather, no feeling, no pain, no nothing. I could get shot in my motherfucking leg. Yeah, we still gonna roll this album, and we still gonna go on tour. I don't give a fuck if I'm on a wheelchair. The only way that I will stop, and the only shit that's gonna stop me, is death. So y'all could talk all y'all want. Y'all could try to get in my head all y'all want. I'm not going to let it. I am stronger than that. I got jumped like fucking 5 times before. I have seen it all. Talk, crap, say whatever the fuck you want about me. It might hurt my feelings, but it's not going to hurt my pockets. And it's not going to hurt me enough till I fucking cripple myself out of what I love to do, and that's music. I was born with this shit inside me. And I love my fans, but I'm not doing it for my fans. And I really hate my enemies, but I'm not doing it for my enemies. I'm doing it for my fuck.
She definitely needs to get out of her head. And I mean, as a woman in general, besides the fact that I deal with anxiety, as a woman in general, and man, like anybody in that, and when we're in this time in our lives, like, you know, you're trying to build yourself. You trying to do what you got to do to gain some generational wealth. You trying to make sure you put out the best of the best. I know for me, like when it comes to my candles, my content, when I make graphics for people, I try to be a perfectionist. So when it doesn't really go my way, I'll be in my head about shit. But I'll be having to remind myself to keep going and get the fuck out of my head, because I'm trying to create something. And it's hard to, you know. Exactly. So I don't ever want to be at no big status, even as a content creator. No, I don't like all of that, because exactly what OC Girl is saying here. As a celebrity, motherfuckers are always going to have something to say. And that's just with people in general. If you work at a job like where I work at a hospital, people see you growing and see you doing different things, they always gonna have something to say when you doing good. Whether you doing good or bad, they're always gonna have something to say. And it seems like when you doing good, the hate comes worse than it does when you're doing bad. Because people like to see you doing good, but don't ever think that people like to see you doing better than them. And it's very so seldom that you find people that are genuinely happy for other people. I'd be so happy when my coworkers graduate and transfer to new departments and stuff because they growing. But then I have to sit back and listen to certain people be like, well, it's probably not gonna work out and this and that. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. And then I have certain people that come to me when they in their heads, and I help them get out of their heads.
So I went through a lot last year. I went through a lot in the beginning of the year.
You did.
And I'm gonna end this year strong.
That's right.
The next year is gonna start off stronger.
That's right, Cardi. You could tell she like in a mood though, because she's talking, then she's stopping, she's pausing right now.
And to my fans that support me, because I know y'all see the dogpiling, for my fans that support me, pray for me, send me beautiful DMs. I want to say thank you guys. I love you guys. I was talking to somebody and they tell me that I seem very tough. And I don't know, is it because of the way that I express myself or the way I talk or my demeanor, or is it because I'm always joking around? But I'm not always tough. I have a very soft, sensitive heart. And I have a really soft shell. And sometimes it feels good to know there's people out there that love you, that pray for you, and have your back. And appreciate you. And I really, really appreciate those random ass. Cardi, I love you. Cardi, we see what's going on. Cardi, I'm praying for you, sending me prayers and doing all of that stuff. That means a lot because I'm the type of person that I feel like everything is a sign. I'm the type of person that feel like the other world is speaking to me randomly. If I wake up randomly and there's a prayer, I feel like one of my ancestors is fucking and sending me a message. That's the Lord sending me a message.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And it really depends on the prayer too, on the anything. So I really, really appreciate the fans and the people that continuously showing me love and continuously always giving me signs that things will be all right. And I know it's going to be all right. And if you need to hear that things are going to be all right, maybe this is a message from the other side of the other world coming from me. It's going to be fucking all right.
It is.
Cry, lay down, but get your ass up and figure it out.
What the fuck did we talk about in our messy live this morning? What did I say? Self? Sometimes you gotta tell yourself, get your ass the fuck up, bitch. Get your ass up, nigga. You that bitch. You that nigga. You gotta tell yourself that. You gotta. It's a rough ass world out here. If you ain't loving on yourself, do not think that you're gonna find any type of love up on these panels, on the internet, on any other social site. If you ain't loving yourself, nobody else is going to love you. If you ain't pushing your own brand, don't expect nobody else to push it. And that is something I have to remind myself constantly, because you would expect people like your friends and your family to come and support. And when they don't, that shit hit differently. But you got to let that shit go and keep it fucking moving and fuck with the ones that do come and support and fuck with you. And it's just that simple.
Every morning, we make our own choices. When we open our eyes, we make our own choices. We choose whether we're going to let the day pass by.
Yep.
And let the day waste by. Or we choose if we're going to utilize the hours in the day and do something. You don't want to go to bed and say, what I did today? Damn, I ain't do shit today. You will have that choice in the morning.
That's right.
Unless God picks your destiny. You know what I mean by that. So, good night. I'm going to go to bed. I had a long day. And I gotta take a flight to LA because I got court all week. Can y'all believe that? I got fucking court all week. You fucking believe that shit? I gotta go to court in the middle of my fucking rollout for something that happened for less than a minute 7 years ago. But yeah.
And that's what Cardi B has to say when it comes to all of this. I've already gave my feelings as far as my commentary in between her talking, and that's just how I feel. Like I said, I feel like Cardi B did great on that song. I love the song. Like that song has been added to my list of motivational songs to listen to when I am down. And I'm not afraid to say I like her and Nicki Minaj. And I don't feel like comparing the two. They are two different artists, two different lanes, two different eras of music. So the comparisons are annoying. Hey, CC Life Girl, we live again. I done went live 3 times today. That is a shocker for me. With that being said, I'm about to actually get on out of here. But I want y'all to hear Offset. I want y'all to hear this song. Him pouring his feelings out and saying he fucked up and just want her to just please get her red bottoms off his fucking neck because he's over it and he just wants to move on. And with that being said, y'all, I'm gonna move on to Love After Lockup and last night's episode of Housewives of Orange County. I've got my curtains washed. I got my new curtains up. My new bedspread is down. And I don't know if any of you ladies can relate to me, but it's nice to have the bed to yourself for at least one night when you're in a relationship. So I'm going to enjoy my night off of here, of course. I might wake up in the middle of the night because I know I'm not going to be able to sleep no full night of sleep. If I decide to come back, maybe I will. It just depends on what I see that interests me for us to talk about. Thank you guys for stopping by, and I will see you guys on the next episode.
With your wins, you may start to notice people spending a lot of energy trying to tear you down. Try not to take it personally. Unfortunately, it's something that comes along with success. Whenever you feel like you're not in control, or the world is against you.
Hello there. This is your girl Miss B, and welcome to the Big Game. Like as you come in, please and thank you. And if you have been here before, welcome back to the channel. And if you haven't been here before, welcome. Please make sure you like this video, like I just said before, and shout out to my mods and my subscribers. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Now let's get back into the
investment into your own future. When you choose to spend your valuable time thinking, speaking, typing negative thoughts, you're investing in something that will give you absolutely no return in your investment.
That's his way of doing things. When Wayne walks on a set and say, don't talk to me, have my music ready, get the fuck up out of my face and I'm gonna blow this in your face all day, it's cool. But every time I put my foot down and stand up for myself, it's like, we've heard about Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj shut down a photo shoot. Oh my God.
We're all Hollywood. Like, I'm not gonna put on a thing like, oh, we're all Hollywood, and let's just all pretend we're best friends because like we're in that land. Like, It's no offense to anybody. It's just that I like the.
No, I never been a girl's girl. I ain't in all the fake shit. I'ma fuck with who gon' fuck with me, and I ain't never passing as a fake bitch.
Miss B says, get to the Diddy shit, man. Somebody give somebody give Miss B some baby oil in the chat. She wants to get to it. It's all good.